Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome viewers to a brand new live show of Perspectives. This is a live show where we will be discussing real issues of today coming from different perspectives.
Remember, viewers, that this is a live show, so do interact with the show, get in touch with us via our Facebook page or alternatively call into the show. I'm Fatemeh
and this is Sister Narjis.
Today's a very special show as we have a topic that I think we don't really discuss very often on TV or even in real life situations, and it's, I guess, a part of a growth of a female life where we expected to kind of get on with it. So today's very special, I know.
Yeah, it's a very special topic. It's as Sister Fatemeh said, everyone's expected to go through this journey. Most sisters we know, and myself and Sister Fatemeh has been in touch with many sisters over the last few weeks. Some unfortunately could not make it personally today, but they very much wanted to be involved in the show. The topic of today is moving from father's country and coming to a husband's country. So today we have a very, very special guest with us, which is Hajia Ramak. Assalamu alaikum, Hajia Ramak. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
We would like to start off by just getting you some personal circumstances.
Okay.
Tell the viewers, and they'd love to hear from you. Tell the viewers where you're from originally,
yeah,
and what are the circumstances of you being in this country.
Yeah, I was born in Iraq. I came to London before 7 months ago, and I got married before 7 months. Yeah.
So you actually got married 7 months ago?
Yeah.
Mabruk, first of all.
Thank you very much.
And how did you meet your husband? What made you come to the UK?
Yeah, his family and my family are friends. It's like planned marriage, okay? And his family arranged our marriage, and he came to Iraq, and we got married in Iraq. And our engagement is stay at maybe 2 years, yeah. And after that I have got visa and then came to London.
MashaAllah.
Yeah.
And that was over a period of 7 months?
Yeah.
Wow.
And when you got engaged to your husband, did you know that he was from this country?
Yeah, I know.
So you knew that after marriage you would come to this country.
Yeah.
How did that make you feel?
Yeah, it was very difficult, you know, because you leave your family, your friend. I feel just upset because I will leave my family, my country, my friends. But as we Islamic women, that's the woman should follow her husband wherever he lives. For that, I concentrate about this thing and not forget my country or my family. No, that's never will be. But as I said to you, Muslim, we should follow our husbands. Yeah.
And you've got, mashallah, very good command of English language.
Yeah.
You learned this when you came in this country?
No, because I was an English teacher in Iraq, but just for primary school, not for adults. Yeah, but I had basic language for English. Yeah.
Okay. Are you working here?
No, not yet. Yeah, not yet. Here is nothing. Just concentrate about my life. Here is not yet, no arrangement. But I'm try to busy my days. Yeah, it's little be easy, like looking for my husband, contact with my family, because sometimes I miss them.
Yeah.
You know that. For that, yeah, I try to let my days busy. Yeah.
So how different is life here? How would you summarize life here compared to back in Iraq?
Oh, it's very different. It's very different because my life in Iraq was very busy, communicating, and it's social life, you know. In Islamic countries, very different because we're relative, you know that. If you need help, they all came to give you advice, give you help, what you need. You don't feel alone. not like here. Here you feel alone, and the life is be difficult more than in your country. Your country, your family, your friends all support you, always support you. And I had a job. That's let me is very busy. I had job. I had and I care about my parents. Yeah, because I'm the younger one in my family. Yeah, for that is the life is very different to me from here. Here it sometimes be stress. It's let you stress because maybe it's the circumstances different. Maybe there is everything is different here. Even the weather. It's very difficult for me, the weather. Okay, in Iraq it's hot, actually. It's always hot, you know that. In Arabic country it's hot, but here it's always is different. It's not fixed weather. But I said to you, I try. And my husband as well, he is support to me. He's advised me always. He's because he know me, I left my family. He want to substitute about my family, about my friends, to let me go ahead in this country. Yeah.
So what's been the biggest difference? I mean, what's been the biggest challenge for you?
Between the life, you mean? It's big different about communication.
Communication.
Yeah. Because the communication in Iraq, your neighbor always visit you. If they don't, they didn't see one day or 1 week. Oh, why you didn't see you? What happened to you? Yeah, your friends, your relative always contact you. Okay, came to you to see you. It's very difficult here now, because you don't have anyone from them. It's really difficult. That's the main thing difficult to me.
Do you have family in this country?
No, just my husband. Yeah.
But it's, as you said, your husband's very supportive.
Yeah.
Because he understands that your family's there, so he wants you to build up a life here and encourages you to do that. That always helps.
Yeah, he always helps. He wanted me to continue my study, to take, and it's very good benefit to me. Yeah.
That's a really good point, because for someone to make that decision and come to another country, another culture, different language,
habits, culture, language, weather, everything is different.
Religion.
Religion,
because you're leaving Iraq, you know. And what about going to ziyarats? Because everything's so close by.
In my city, there is Imam Hussein.
You were from Kerala. We didn't mention that there. That was very important. Mashallah.
It's very difficult. It's very difficult because I missed to visit Imam Hussein. You know that. And Ashur, that's So Western country is difficult about Islamic country. Islamic country is you can all people around you is they are Islam, they are Muslims. Sorry. They can understand what you need, what's you doing. But here no, they can't understand you. No, it's difficult if they understand. And in Islamic country there is you can do all practice occasion religion. There is many things different. Even I missed to Adhan sound, you know.
The Adhan.
Oh, because in Iraq you can wake up from morning. You can wake up because the Adhan sound all mosque.
Mashallah. Okay. But the sister's still smiling, you know, you're happy about you. I think what is important by the sounds of what you're saying is husband support.
Definitely.
It's definitely. He always supported me, that thanks God.
Alhamdulillah. Because mashallah, you mentioned, I know I've spoken to you earlier on, and what was, you got a beautiful present after you got married. Would you like to tell the viewers and share that?
He gave to me a gift. I said, what is the gift? He make it to me as surprise. He said to me, I registered you to Hajj, to go to Hajj. I said, and that time I met Sister Narjis. That's very good.
And that was how many months after your marriage was that?
2 months. Yeah.
So that was good.
2 months.
Was nice.
Do you remember? Yeah. So it's very good.
Is that, yeah.
It's a good start to a new life, I think.
Yeah.
Best way to open up.
Absolutely.
It's a good start to me in London. I went to Hajj. It's very good to me. And it's very nice step from him, from my husband. Yeah.
Because I think when you got married, did you come here straight away?
Yeah.
So which month did you get married?
September.
Okay, so you came in September?
Yeah.
Okay.
He came to Iraq. We married in Iraq. After 3 days, and we came to London.
Okay. And then you went to Hajj, was it October?
After 2 months, I went to Hajj. Yeah.
Okay.
So what was your first feeling when you knew that you were going to come here? You were at the airport, you're in Heathrow, I guess.
Oh.
And you've left everyone behind.
It's very difficult.
I can imagine it's just you and your luggage.
Yeah.
She had to just take a deep breath there. It was like she was thinking about that.
Saying that, even to the viewers, some people might be in a similar situation, are very anxious.
It's very hard actually, because you feel upset because you will leave your family and all things. And I brought in Iraq and I born in Iraq actually. It's very difficult when you moved to another country. It's a difficult feeling, but as I said, it's normal because I feel I'm faithful. I'm religious woman. For that, I must. That's the Islam obligate us. The woman follow her husband, and Rasul, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, the woman without married as house without door. Yeah, it means as we Muslim, we follow Prophet, we will follow God subhanahu wa ta'ala. Let this hadith and saying from Prophet Muhammad, it's easy to me to move from this country, from my country to her. And my husband, he support to me, as I said to you. But it's still difficult actually. It's still. But you should try. Always I try to be happy because I have support from my husband. And but when the bad thing is just when you lived from when I arrived to airport. Oh, I feel now the real moment. The moment of truth. It's the moment of truth. Because when I moved from airport to my house, I said, oh God, now is the real things happen. It's
actually happening.
Start. It's the more difficult. Everything is difficult. It's. I thinking in Iraq said, oh, now everything is be changed in my life. Not just even the marriage is changed for women and man. It's changing in life. And you moved in another country and it's Western country. It's difficult. But you should use that situation.
That's a very good comment. Because marriage on its own is a challenge in itself.
Yeah, challenge.
And then moving to another different country.
It's both. It's two things.
Fortunately, you're not on your own. There are lots of people that are in your situation. I know we have Sister Zahra on the phone, who will be sharing her perspective, her side of that experience. And I'm sure you'll have a lot to relate to. Assalamu alaikum, sister.
Assalamu alaikum. How are you, Sister Zahra?
I'm fine, how are you?
Alhamdulillah. Thank you very much for being part of the show. I know you wanted to be on the show, but due to childcare difficulties, you weren't able to. So thank you very much for being part of the show.
Yeah,
so, have you been watching the show?
Yeah, I have.
So can you relate to Hajia Ramak, Sister Ramak? Can you relate to what feeling she has put across?
Yeah, I mean, I came to London 5.5 years ago after I got married, and it's a big change. There's a lot of challenges that you face in the beginning, not just in terms of starting your new life together, but also you're coming from a different country, there's new rules, new system, new way of life, and then You go to the mosque and you don't know anybody there. So you have to adjust to the community as well. And then you don't have the luxury of seeing your family or your friends on the weekend, you know?
I know you have a strong American accent, so it would be pretty silly of me to ask which country you've moved from, but is it America that you moved from?
Yeah, I moved from America.
Okay.
It's really interesting because Sister Amak was saying how the difference she kind of recalled is coming from Islamic to a non-Islamic country, the communication barriers. But yourself, you've come from an English-speaking to an English-speaking, and I guess, you know, it sounds as though it should be, you know, the same and not much differences. But you sound like you've experienced quite a lot in this transition. So
yeah, I mean, the difference is like coming from America to London. You know, your houses are different, your roads are different. The shops here close a lot sooner, and then there's parking problem every time you go shopping. So that's another thing you have to adjust to, and then.
So it's a complete culture change, isn't it? Rather than a religious change, it's more of a culture change.
Yeah, more of a cultural change. But then also our community in America I found it was a lot different. People were, you know, more friendly. Here I don't get those vibes. Everybody is like in their own cultural subset.
We've got Haji Ramak agreeing to that.
London is different about Europe country, other countries.
Really?
Yeah, because there's many mosques. Yeah, it's different. I think so. It's better.
how do you think the community could help yourself, sister, and maybe people in your situation? What would you expect from, you know, an active community in supporting individuals like yourself?
Well, I mean, I tried in the beginning to, you know, fit in. Like, I remember there was a sisters program once, and they needed volunteers, so I signed up to be a volunteer. Mm-hmm. But then the day of the event, it's like I'm asking the organizer, you know, what can I do? Is there anything I can do to help? And they just didn't have a role for me. Oh. So even as a volunteer, it just felt like, you know, I'm never going to fit in here.
That's true.
Mm. So how have you adapted in your day-to-day routine to try to make it more of a positive experience in the UK?
Well, in the beginning, I tried to find a job. It was hard to find something that matched what I did previously in America, or, you know, that was in line with my educational background. So I just had to take, you know, customer service jobs or receptionist jobs. Mm-hmm. And now, alhamdulillah, I have a son, so he keeps me busy. So just adapt as you go along.
I think also something that I'm particularly curious about is something I mentioned earlier and Sister Narjis touched on is, I think in one's life as a female it's expected to be a natural progression for you to move to your husband's country and actually live normally and everything is perfect, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. It seems like quite a journey and a very difficult one by the sounds of it.
Yeah, it is difficult at times. I mean, only people who have done this sort of journey can understand or can relate to. Like, I knew how it was going to be. My mom moved from India to America, and she was also like on her own, and it took her 4 years before she was able to go back to India to see her family. Wow. And in those days, you didn't have the luxuries of, you know, internet or you know, long distance phone calling. They had to write letters back and forth. So,
that's interesting. So you think
we're lucky in a sense we have email, Skype, affordable calling in this day and age.
It's interesting because we have a lot of technology now, don't we?
Yeah. And it's quite good that you had your mother's experience to fall back on, because that kind of mentally prepared you as well for the journey you were going to embark upon.
Yeah. And so people here that are lucky enough to have their families around. Yeah. I just don't think they can relate. They don't know the loneliness you go through. I mean, alhamdulillah, they can see their family and their friends every week, whereas we can't do that. We have to take like annual trip once a year to see our families.
That's true.
Yeah. You mentioned you have a son, mashallah. What about your son's growth and that piece of, someone new in your life and you want to share that with your parents? I guess that's a very memorable kind of experience that you want to share, of course, with your mother. So how have you managed that and been able to overcome that challenge?
Well, I think technology is a big help. We can easily send photos of just instantly through your phone, or you can share photos on Facebook, and we have Skype now, so he can keep in touch with his cousins in America, and he talks about them like they're here with us. So that's been a big help.
So in relation to sisters who maybe have had proposals and are thinking about doing a similar journey, or somebody like Sister Ramak who's made a similar journey, what advice would you give to them in order to make their experience a little bit easier?
Well, I would just say home is where the husband is. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where he's from. As long as you're happy, you can make your home anywhere.
That's beautiful. I think that's great advice.
That is.
You sound like very strong females, and I think it's brilliant to have you share your story with our viewers. So I don't think it's good for individuals not to feel alone in this.
Yes, definitely.
Thank you so
much. It's been very
much.
inspiring listening to you. Thank you very much. It's a shame we couldn't have you on the show.
Maybe
but thank
inshallah.
you very much. Inshallah.
Yeah, and maybe another opportunity for you to come into the show. I think we'd really like that, sister.
Yeah, inshallah. I mean, a phone call is easy for me.
Bless you. We'd like to see you in the flesh, I think. Thank you so much for calling, sister.
Thank you so
May
much.
Allah reward you.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. I think it's very nice to hear that we have all these challenges. It sounds like such a struggle, but at the bottom of it, it's our religious obligations, like you described. And Sister Zahra saying, home is where the husband is.
Yeah.
So I think it's such a positive note.
It is.
And she mentioned about technology. That's very good for us, for you, when you move to another country, because you keep contact with your family. Skype, Messenger is good to keep, and if you miss to them, you can see picture, sound. It's like you with them.
Yes,
good, this technology.
10 years ago.
Yeah,
it's completely
you
different.
can't. Yeah,
Absolutely.
just phone maybe, and but here now is better. Alhamdulillah. Yeah.
I think it's very moving for me. I guess we are very picky when we look at our lifestyles, and we complain a lot. But looking at the sacrifices females make,
We take it for granted. Yeah. I have so many friends who've moved cities. Even that is quite challenging for them. So hearing from sisters moving countries, it's you forget, you take it for granted that it's not something, just because you've not experienced it yourself, that it's not something other people are actually dealing with.
Yes, that's right. Even if you move another city, it's same. I think so. It's not the same city. You move another city.
Yeah.
It's maybe that's right. It's same country, but it's like challenge. It's another city, maybe another culture, another habits.
Sure.
Yeah.
Very humble of you to say so, but I really do think you had a bigger challenge. I think we're approaching at a break now.
Okay.
And then we have another caller after the break.
Another telephone caller after the break, inshallah. Sister Jenny from Denmark will be joining us.
Perfect.
So,
really interesting, and I look forward to that.
And we'll be continuing on speaking to Hajia Ramak. I'm sure she's got much more inspirational views to give.
I think also for viewers to remember, this is a live show, so if you do want to interact with us and call in and ask your questions to our guests, and of course Sister Jenny who will be next, I think it's important for you guys to get in touch, call in, or get in touch via the Facebook page. Assalamu alaikum.
And when you got engaged to your husband, did you know that he was from this country?
Yeah, I know.
So you knew that
Yeah, I knew
after
that.
marriage you
Yeah,
would
yeah.
come to this country.
Yeah.
How did that make you feel?
Yeah, it was very difficult, because you leave your family, your friend. I feel just upset because I will leave my family, my country, my friends. But as we Islamic women, that's the woman should follow her husband wherever he lives. For that, I concentrate about this thing and not forget my country or my family. No, that's never will be. But as I said to you, Muslim, we should follow our husbands. Yeah.
And you've got, mashallah, very good command of English language.
Yeah.
You learned this when you came in this country?
No, because I was an English teacher in Iraq,
Okay.
but just for primary school, not for adults. Yeah, but I had basic language for English. Yeah.
Okay. Are you working here?
No, not yet. Yeah, not yet. Here is nothing. Just concentrate about my life. Here is not yet, no arrangement. But I'm try to busy my days. Yeah, it's little be easy, looking for my husband, contact with my family, because
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome viewers to a brand new live show of Perspectives. This is a live show where we will be discussing real issues of today coming from different perspectives.
Remember, viewers, that this is a live show, so do interact with the show. Get in touch with us via our Facebook page or alternatively call into the show. I'm Fatemeh Jami.
And this is Sister Narjis.
Today's a very special show as we have a topic that I think we don't really discuss very often on TV or even in real life situations. And it's, I guess, a part of a growth of a female life where we expect it to kind of get on with it. So today's very special, I know.
Yeah, it's a very special.
before 7 months ago, and I got married before 7 months. Yeah.
So you actually got married 7 months ago.
Yeah.
MashaAllah, Mabruk, first of all.
Thank you very much.
And how did you meet your husband? What made you come to the UK?
Yeah, his family and my family are friends. It's like planned marriage, okay. And his family arranged our marriage, and he came to Iraq, and we got married in Iraq. And our engagement is stay at maybe 2 years. Yeah. And after that I have got visa and then came to London.
MashaAllah.
Yeah.
And that was over a period of 7 months?
Yeah.
Wow.
Special topic. It's, as Sister Fatemeh said, everyone's expected to go through this journey. Most sisters we know, and myself and Sister Fatemeh has been in touch with many sisters over the last few weeks. Some unfortunately could not make it personally today, but they very much wanted to be involved in the show. The topic of today is moving from father's country and coming to a husband's country. So today we have a very, very special guest with us, which is Hajia Ramak. Assalamu alaikum, Hajia Ramak. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
We would like to start off by just getting you some personal circumstances.
Okay.
Tell the viewers, and they'd love to hear from you. Tell the viewers where you're from originally,
Yeah.
and what are the circumstances of you being in this country.
Yeah, I was born in Iraq. I came to London